I'm Braxton Merritt. Just wanted to bring up that I measured the streets in the neighborhood I live in, which is an upper end neighborhood, mostly retirement people. And the streets in the neighborhood I live in are 25 feet. I've never felt any issues with safety. I see, because it is mainly a retirement neighborhood, we have the fire department in El Paso, as well as ambulances coming up the street all the time. I watch them. My house is at the top of the street and I see them coming and going. My home is built on the side of the mountain, so I've never thought that there was any issue regarding grading with the property I'm trying to develop. And we don't have sidewalks on the streets that lead up to my home either. So there's no sidewalks in that neighborhood. It's basically the same principle. It's people park in their driveways, no on-street parking, and it's enforced by covenants. So it's basically where I live is what I'm trying to provide here. So I don't think that's an issue. The main reason I'm coming up to speak, and I believe the doctor brought it up earlier, was I did have an idea that I thought might benefit everyone involved better. It seems at this point there's a good potential that the city may get sued over this whole deal, regardless of how it goes. I don't like to see that happen. I don't like it when lawyers get involved. It doesn't seem like the neighbors are going to end up happy either way, whether this project gets approved and built as I presented it, or whether I come in after the fact and don't self-divide and put some other type of buildings on the property. It's not going to make the neighbors happy, and I'm not going to end up happy with this. So if there's a possibility, and I don't know if it's supposed to be presented here or if I'm supposed to meet with the neighbors and the city manager or who, which is what I attempted to do this last week. I'd just like possibly if the city attorney has some guidance, or you guys have some guidance, is there any way that, since it is postponed now, in the period between now and then, if I could meet with a couple of the neighbors and maybe someone from the city and see about the idea of potentially swapping the land I have with some other land that the city may own, where we could just basically do an even trade. Something I may be able to do something with, and whereas the city can take over that property where everyone has expressed that they don't like the idea of what may happen there. If the deal goes in a good way, I would look at possibly even donating something towards helping it become a park, or doing something with the street being widened.
All right, thank you, Mr. Merritt.